What's up, y'all? What's going down? What's going on? What's going on? Hope y'all out there doing very well. All is well. Well is all. And right now, I'm doing a reading for the air signs collectively. This is the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini elemental reading. Today is November 2nd. And generally this is just a, basically like I'm saying, a general reading for you guys. Not to follow up, but to end actually October. So this is time is fluid, so it's like I ain't dealing with timelines and frames and all that. When you get it, you get it. If it's for you, it's for you. So I'd like to thank all of y'all, my subscribers. You know who it is. You know how it is. This is the Noble Magus Tarot. I am the Noble Magus. And once again, I'd like to thank y'all for your support, participation, your donations, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Everything that y'all do, man, to interact, with this channel and what I'm building. You guys have, since I started, y'all just continually, rock with me and back me up. So, want y'all to know I appreciate all of y'all. Can't stress that, the more to y'all. And it's a pleasure and an honor to bring you, the readings that I do, even though they general and they, typically last 20 to 30 minutes, I still enjoy the tarot and I enjoy reading for people. So, but I'm going to start doing, extendeds. So, that way I can go into more detail on your particular situations, and I can use, different cards, different decks rather. And, really get into the deeper shit, the deeper meanings and shit that's going on, what's relevant with y'all. So, it's just a strategic and step-by-step thing that I've been doing since I started the channel. You don't start doing everything all in one. You do everything in a progressive state, So everything that I've done so far has been calculated, premeditated, and strategized. So I'm just tracking along with what I'm building. I ain't copying nobody. I ain't following nobody. I'm my own creator. I'm the creator and manifestor of my own shit. So I do it the way I see fit. And I just want to thank y'all and let you know I appreciate you rocking with me, the way I do this shit. So again, thanks. And again, after that, thanks again. So visitors, if you've never visited the channel before, welcome to the Noble Magus Tarot. And I am the Noble Magus once again. It's what I do. It's how we get down over here in this neck of the woods. So just sit back, check out your, your different placements as we, as you go through the different videos. Typically this reading here is for all the air signs, but at the same time, even with that, Libra, your reverse sign is Aries. And Aquarius, your reverse sign is Leo. And Gemini, your reverse sign is Sagittarius. So you may want to, even in this elemental reading, you may want to check other readings, like the ones I mentioned in the reverse, and see if they line up, if they resonate with you or not. Okay, so again, too, always stress about learning and knowing your placements. So check out the natal links, the natal chart links in the description box. So you can get those natal charts, in the Vedic system and in the Western system. You can get, your natal birth chart, and it'll have all your placements in it. Once you plug in your info, even if you don't know your time of birth, you still get a pretty accurate chart pulled up for you. Okay, so take advantage of that. All right. So we're gonna cut these cards. And I cut the cards in the form of the tetragrammaton. You never knew. But Just want to see what's happening with y'all on an energetic level. So far we have the 9 of Wands. I guess that's set up pretty good. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Got the 9 of Wands out front so far. We also have the 4 of Pentacles. The 9 of Swords. So we got you out here, Gemini. We also have the 5 of Cups. So I can come over more. Alright. Clarifying the 9 of Wands. Got 2 actually. Damn. I'm gonna take both of them. Put that like that. Clarifying the 4 of Pentacles. Got shit skipping across the board. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. Damn. Clarifying the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Swords and the Hierophant fell out also at the same time. Clarifying the 5 of Cups. We've got the 2 of Cups. Fell on the floor though. And y'all know I don't read off the floor, so. Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the 6 of Pentacles. All right, air signs. Start here, move this down. Okay, so on deck we got 9 of Wands, which would be Sagittarius. We have 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn. We got the 9 of Swords, would be Gemini, and we got the 5 of Cups, would be Pisces. We have the 5 of Wands, which would be Leo. The Ace of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got the Knight of Cups on deck, representing Pisces and Aquarius for me. And we got the 8 of Swords, which would also be Gemini, and the 5 of Swords, which would be Aquarius. So, all these signs mentioned could be, people that all of you all are dealing with in your circle, in your energy, or they don't have to be. But they are showing up in the reading. So, and remember, this is a collective reading for the air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. All right, so we got the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. Typically my man has been, or female, been through major battles, one after the other. He done stood victorious. He got 8 motherfucking testimonies behind him on his war skills, on his, on his sharpness and his ability. And he's holding on to one more, letting you know he will thrash that ass as soon as you come to him with that bullshit. So though he might be tired and bandaged and shit, his sleeves is rolled up, he got a sharp eye, looking to the right, standing on the square, and ain't having that bullshit, So clarifying the 9 of Wands, we got the 5 of Wands, representing chaos and, drama and arguing and, just keeping up bullshit. So that's the clarifier, with good reason. My man, and apparently, whoever this is, whoever you're dealing with, whether it's a reverse sign or cross watch or whatever, this is what you know is going on, and you protecting yourself, guarding yourself against this shit. You're not finna let nobody get you caught up in no monkey show. You know, the circus can go on without you. They got enough monkeys. You know what I'm saying? So you holding back with the Four of Pentacles. You ain't giving up shit. You know, like I say, you fucking shut down tight as a fucking century safe, rush just shut underwater. You ain't going for it. Matter of fact, you ain't lending out no water. You ain't showing no love. You know what I'm saying? You just like, fuck that. You keeping everything to yourself. You keep your shit to yourself. And what I sense from this is that somebody you dealing with, they all in their head about you being tight, about you not, you know, showing no type of emotion or giving in to them, you know. And it is what it is. You know, they being haunted and tormented at night because of this shit. I don't know, maybe it's something they did. Who knows? You know? But all this shit, from what I'm gathering, it's all centered around a lot of chaos and manipulation and shit. You know, back here on this end, in the past, you know, we got the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords also that came out. And I didn't expound on it before, but I just want to reiterate, you know, with them Five of Wands, you got the Five of Swords on top of that shit. So my man over here, back over here on this end, with good reason, is defending himself. So whether this is you, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, you know, or Crosswatcher, you know, whoever it is, however it fit, you know the game. You know, the shoe fit, lace that shit up. Wear that motherfucker, you know. But been a lot of bullshit going on with all this. And I guess you probably done learned a lesson. You know, you done learn to protect yourself and guard your heart and take in what you hear with a grain of salt. You know, you can't be fucked with. You know, you standing in your power. You know, you on guard, you on point. And motherfuckers know they can't play no games with you. You know, that's the bottom line right there. Motherfuckers know they ain't finna play no games with you. You ain't got no love to show. You know, you ain't letting nobody in your heart. Standing on your square. You got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You know, and it's just simply what it is. And from you being this way, you got people around you or somebody significantly that you're dealing with in their head. You know, they stressing. They don't know what the fuck to do. Because they can't read you. Because you ain't readable. Real shit. You like, shit. The shit you giving out is like a motherfucking encrypted code that they can't break. And the way it look, you doing pretty good. So I wouldn't worry about shit else. You know, keep doing you. If that shit float your boat, you know, let that motherfucker go ahead. But we got these Nine of Swords we dealing with too. And they probably was thinking about coming in with some type of emotional message, you know, because we got the Knight of Cups clarifying the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So where they may have been thinking about coming in, ready to talk that slick, smooth bullshit, you know, I ain't gonna diss the Knights. Though they young and they immature, they mean well most of the time. You know, though they mean well, the shit that they come with and the shit that they bring just ain't gonna stand the test of time. Simply because they immature and they ain't, you know, they ain't measured out things in life, you know, as thoroughly as an older, more experienced person would. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they won't ever get there. Currently, right the fuck now, they not there. So when you fucking with Knights, you know, motherfuckers in their 20s and, you know, late 20s, late 20s, maybe early 30s, you know, it depends on each and individual person's development, you know, as to can they live up to this shit or not, you know. But in the reverse, you better not listen to this motherfucker. In the reverse, this shit that they coming with, either you flat rejecting that shit, or what they coming with ain't worth shit no way. Or because this motherfucker's in the Nine of Swords energy, all in their head and shit, they know this shit ain't gonna work no way. So it's like back to the fucking drawing board. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know the old ass cartoon, the Road Runner and shit. You know, every time the fucking coyote thought he had the roadrunner and shit, his plan always fucked up. And he always had to go back to the drawing board. Shit never worked for his ass, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember one fucking episode where that motherfucker caught the roadrunner. Never fucking caught him at all. So this shit here look like that. This shit remind me of that. This motherfucker probably been thinking over and over, how I'm gonna get you back, how I'm gonna get back at him, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. And probably thought this shit would work, and then they just came to the conclusion based on how bold you standing, that they better not come in with this shit because they already know it's gonna be fucking rejected. Real shit. And then we got the Five of Cups over here. You know, this shit automatically had to do with some type of third party situation. Got 3 cups knocked over. You know, motherfucker drinking wine and shit. Partying and bullshitting. You know, all fucked up. Thought they was living it up, thought they was big shit, you know, while it was going down. And after the party over, motherfucker realized, damn, you know, I done fucked some shit up. And they so focused on, you know, what they done fucked up and what they done lost, they ain't think about the other 2 cups. So ain't no telling how long this shit may have went on. And maybe time has something to do with it too. You know, maybe a motherfucker waited too late or took too long to choose the right option or some shit. I don't know. But you know, in the Five of Cups, you know, it's really not that bad. I mean, yeah, you fucked up. You got the 3 cups that you crying about. But really all you need to do is just take them 2 cups and go on across that fucking bridge, you know, place where you separated from, and take your ass back on over there with these 2 cups. But I guess for some it may not be that simple, you know. Everybody's situation is different. And I'm just here to read the energy. I ain't here to judge you by what you done or who done what to you, you know. I ain't in that shit. My name is Wes. I ain't in that mess, you know. So clarifying the fucking Five of Cups, we got the 8 of Swords. And where this motherfucker is all conflicted and bound, so they think, you know, they just looking at it in a fucked up perspective because their eyes is covered. You know, if they was really fucking woke or conscious of, you know, what's actually going on around them instead of being deceived, they could take them weak ass toilet tissue bandages off and walk the fuck right on up out of there. But, you know, currently the way it look, they just feel like they stuck and they bound and they trapped in their own mind, they trapped in their own thoughts, steady ruminating and, you know, replaying shit over and over in their head, thinking of what to do, thinking what they should, you know, the move they should make, but actually not doing shit. So in a sense, you know, if you in this type of mindset, you really fucking yourself up because you holding your own self back, you know. You letting situations and circumstances outweigh your ability to maneuver and to strategize and think, you know. I always say if you can't think, you can't win. And, you know, this is a representation of a fucked up perception. You know, so get your perception right. See shit from a different perspective outside of what you normally see. You know, and you may be able to come up with a better solution. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't advise, well, I mean, it's okay to talk to people, but, you know, make sure the motherfuckers in your corner, because some people will tell you the wrong shit because they want you to fuck up. They want shit to not go right for you. And that's not good. You know, that's fucked up for people to be like that, but that's the truth. You know, that's shit that we deal with. It's people that you know right fucking now. If you was to tell them some deep shit about some choice you trying to make or some move you trying to make, you know damn well certain motherfuckers will tell you the wrong shit on purpose. Real shit. As tragic as it may sound that you even have people like that in your circle, it's a fact of life, you know. I hope you don't have people like that in your circle, but if you do, it ain't the first time anybody that never had to deal with that shit. So, you know, keep it real with yourself. First and foremost. So, bottom of the deck, we got the 6 of Pentacles. This is representing being just, being fair, you know, equal give and take, you know what I'm saying? But maybe because of this third party bullshit, somebody probably was breadcrumbing the motherfucker. You see him spitting out a few crumbs and shit, you know, and they dressed all nice and shit, you know, got on their cultural attire and shit, you know, and these motherfuckers look like beggars. And he dishing out rations and breadcrumbs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit might have been because of fucking addictive type of behavior, you know, being addicted to some shit, sex, drugs, you know, whatever it is. You know, that might have been the fuel behind that shit. Might have been an emperor you was dealing with too. You know, some Aries energy. So, I don't know, y'all. Y'all know how it work, you know. This shit fit. If this is some shit that resonate with you, and you actually in this element, you know, I would say to keep standing your ground. Keep on doing that shit that you've been doing oh so well. Because it appears to be working for you, you know. I mean, you can shut off all your fucking emotions and shit. That take work. And it ain't really that you it's not really that you shut it off. It's that you only giving it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the way this card is set up, it's like, you know, hey, you know, it's an overflow. But if it's in reverse, there ain't no overflow because the shit you just keeping it, you know. Everything that you once was spilling out, it's going towards you. So you've been loving yourself. You've been taking care of yourself. You know, if this was a painful situation that you went through, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, this was some painful shit that you went through. You learned from it, you know. And that's the beauty of it all, you know, that we're supposed to learn these lessons and ascend and, you know, do better on the next go round. So if this was some relationship shit, and you didn't took time to heal, you know, you didn't jump your ass right into another relationship, you know, rebounding and shit, making shit worse, fucking up somebody else's life. You sat your ass down, cleaned your own shit up, you know, looked at yourself in the mirror, got yourself straight first, working on your finances, you know what I'm saying, your stability, things that make you happy. And that's what you've been doing. And that's what got this other motherfucker over here all shook up and fucked up because you ain't fucking with them. And, you know, you just taking care of yourself. So, hey, shit. That's some pretty awesome shit. A lot of times motherfuckers can get caught up in relationships and lose themselves and be giving so much to the next motherfucker, you ain't doing shit for you. So this shit probably, if this shit happened to you, this shit probably was a good fucking thing, you know? Look at it like that. And if this other motherfucker who doing all this fucking crying and whining and shit, being haunted at night from the shit that they did, if this shit is fucking with them, then let's give them the opportunity to do the same motherfucking soul work, shadow work that you did. So if you look at it, it's a win-win. You know, it's all depending on how you look at it though, you know. And that's a mature perspective. You know, most motherfuckers ain't mature. So all they may see is just crying and sadness and shit. But I see that this probably work out for the betterment of every motherfucker, you know. So let it be what it is. And let it roll just like that. Alright, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, this has been your collective reading, you know, for the general body. And remember to like, share, comment, subscribe if this resonated with you in any kind of way. Whether it's your sign or your reverse sign, Aries, or your reverse sign as Sagittarius, or your reverse sign as Aquarius. You know, drop me a like, drop me a comment. Let me know how this shit played out for you, if it was actually, you know, something that resonated with you or not, you know. And visitors, don't forget to hit that, hit those free natal chart links, and you know, get all your placements together and start checking your placements out. You know, see where that shit fall, so you can kind of know a little bit more about yourself. All right. So until the next time, y'all. Peace, love, and light. Thank you for rocking with me, fucking with me, and I will catch y'all on the next one.